all on the kamikaze. We don't know if we're on the kamikaze. We don't know if we're on the episode. It doesn't matter. It's our birthday episode.
Yeah, and here's the deal. Like those kamikazes, you know, if you're ever questioning whether those are true, he just starts rolling and we don't know.
We have the thing is the
It's really like I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with it because it's a lot of blackmail material.
I don't care though. I mean, then blackmail me. Like I'll just pay you. I don't give a fuck.
You don't care.
That's the thing. It's like I just kind of don't care. It's because the thing is, whichever way you slice it, whichever way you throw me, I'll just, as long as there's black and whites here, and as long as I have the BABI, I mean, I really don't care. I just don't,
You're untouchable when you got black and whites in the BABI.
Yeah. When you
got your Baby Gorgeous shirt on and she's wearing her Baby Gorgeous shirt,
that's the thing.
You guys are completely activated and fully charged.
And here's the thing. We both have Baby Gorgeous shirts on, Baby Gorgeous shirts, and I would have shown her to you, but because some of you fucking animals, earmuffs, baby, animale, you F-bomb animales, have asked me for pictures of my daughter's feet. Now,
wait a second.
Yeah, I can't ever put her on camera. No, it happened years ago. Somebody was like, "Hey, what size shoe is she?" And it's just like, then you can't go on anymore at all.
We had a fan that worked for Nike.
Oh.
No, I don't know if it was Paige. I don't know if it was a Hyenas.
No, I was about to say, like, I want to call the cops if someone asked for that.
Yeah.
But they were asking for shoes.
No. People send wild when I used to post the BABI on my feed. People would send wild messages all the time. I mean, it's just there's sick, mentally ill people out there. So I do have a private Instagram account for the BABI for friends and family, and certain members of the Patreon have gotten the link to the baby's Instagram, and that's it. No, and only certain members. No, I'm kidding. Nobody's gotten it. But Lisa Johnson, you can have it.
Lisa Johnson, and that's it. Okay, now Richie G
could have it.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing that's going on our Patreon right now. First of all, happy birthday to me. We share a birthday.
We're 40.
We're 40. If you could take our ages and combine them, we're average about 40.
Now listen, for your birthday this year, are you your actual age?
I just gained weight. That's my present to myself.
Or did you take away a year?
I have let myself accept my body image, and if anyone calls me anything again on the Patreon, I am going to put them on fucking notice. Because this is the body I feel beautiful in, and this is the body and pressure. I don't need the magazines telling me how to fucking look. I'm putting you all on notice.
Yes. Yeah.
If you tell me I can't have a zucchini slice one more time, I'm putting you and your whole entire parea on notice.
Yeah, it's nice to see that we both have tits going into our birthday.
No, because you're in shape. You throw.
But I have titties. No, but I have titties, and the Baby Gorgeous shirt is the type of shirt when the wind blows, you can see my tetas. But so it's just what it is. Yeah, it's just what it is. And I want to shout out Anthony Esposito, who's my trainer and been training me in the park with 6 feet away because he's a good kid. He listens to the socially distant rules.
Here's what I learned about you. You're a sneaky
little fuzzy,
sneaky little ferret.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why you're a sneaky little ferret.
Yeah.
Because I saw pictures of you when you were in your Division III playing days.
Yes.
And you were cut.
I was cut.
You were ripped. So I always thought, like, this is a kid that can't get cut.
Right.
But you can get cut. But here's what you do.
Yeah.
And this is why you're a sneaky little ferret, and I know about it.
Yeah.
You go work out. You're very disciplined with your workout. You work out very, very hard.
Right.
Okay? But here's what you do at night.
Yeah.
At night, you sneak off.
Yeah.
And you get yourself a little tiramisu cheesecake after you wash down your tortellinis.
Yeah.
With a little tiramisu cheesecake and a black and white.
Yeah.
And then you go to the gym and you work out all day. So that is the result of your lifestyle, which is work out hard during the day with Sergio or Anthony, and then fucking tortellini by night.
Yeah,
you're a tortellini by night type of kid.
I'm a tortellini by night. That's the thing in him. I have a body shaped like a loaf of bread, but it is whole wheat bread. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I do look like a loaf of bread. That's not going to change, but it's healthier bread because I do exercise in the mornings. But make no mistake, cuz I go tortellini by night. I'm a tortellini hunter at night, but that's the motivation to work out in the morning. As I say, if I want to get my tortellinis and my tiramisu at night, if I want to get my titis at night, then I have to work out in the morning. So that's what I do.
You just started holding the dick like a tainty little penis.
Yeah, just tainty little penis. And that's the thing with us, and that's the thing with this podcast, is like people make comments and say, why do they do this? Why do they do that? We don't know, and more importantly, we don't care. No. So it's just like I sold my Murphy bed on my Instagram.
Who bought it?
Yeah, and people actually, well, Actually, nobody's bought it yet. The truth is, I tried to sell my Murphy bed, and you guys wanted way too much money, so I just threw it out in the curb like my fucking love sack.
I was going to take that love sack. If you just were a little patient,
No.
I was going to take it and put it up into New Hampshire.
Yeah, it's too much, and because you don't want that love sack.
'Cause why didn't you
too
give
many
it-
people got banged out on
Yeah,
it.
but why didn't you give it to James to live in?
Oh, yeah, I should have. Yeah. Because how was the show with did
was-
anybody yell, "Hey, Bird"?
No, they did it. But I just want to say, because you were talking about bread, there's only one loaf in here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that loaf is in Binky's pants.
Yeah.
Because if you took our penises, the three of our penises, it would look, our penises would be Binky's balls.
Yeah.
And his penis would be the loaf.
It'd be the loaf. Yeah, because, no, Binky's got a nice cut of beef. Binky works real hard. He works really fucking hard, Binky. And Beba's, you feel like my birthday gift. Binky feels like my birthday gift.
Binky, I need
He's
some.
27-year-old kid.
Binky's a 27-year-old kid, and my blood sugar just dropped.
So you need an egg white and avocado croissant. So what's going to happen is at some point, the food is going to get delivered that we order right before the show started. And we're just going to have to eat on air. And we may even get the delivery guy on camera and then question him and see if he's got a U.S. passport.
We may do that.
Yeah.
Because we got to get side jobs because stand-up's done. Should we become ICE member? Should we apply for ICE?
I feel like every episode we've done has been our audition tape, our interview for ICE.
Yeah.
So but what are you going to? The thing is, for my birthday, because every year for the past 5 years, every year in my 30s, every year since I've turned 30, I've either went to one or two places for my actual birthday, either the Renaissance Fair or Midevil Times. Both of them are closed.
Yeah, and I just want to say, what was it? 2 years ago that you pulled me up there?
Went to the Ren Fair. Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of the worst experiences of my life. I didn't have fun at all. I hated it. I did more than hated it. I hated it.
Yeah. Because
I hated it so much.
Wait, did we go to the fair or did we go to Midevil Times?
I don't know. We went up there where Mike Cannon lives.
Yeah.
And we went to some dumb fair.
We threw axes.
And it was a bunch of white people acting like it was 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be there.
Was the baby there?
The baby was not there.
The baby was not there. Yeah. I love it there so much. And it's unfortunate that Venatifa, joined the show because you didn't come to my birthday party last year either at the Renaissance Fair because you were in Greece. So we're talking about how we can't, there's nothing to do. So our birthday this year, because today is Wednesday, August 26th, my actual birthday. Yesterday was Yannis's birthday. And we're just like, this is what we do now. The birthday is kind of just to be with you, the fans, because everything else is freaking closed.
Every year we just have a birthday episode because our birthdays are so close together. This is our combined 40th birthday.
Right.
What are we going to do for it this year during the pandemic? We got to figure something out. What do you want to do? Do you want to have a baby Q? And we'll just call it a baby Q because, baby.
We'll do a baby. We could do that.
What do?
Or
do you want to hang out with Venatifa's Parea in Central Park and talk about social justice issues?
we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. Why don't we just?
Or we could just carry briefcases of equipment with Binky.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Or why don't we just celebrate Kamala Harris?
You know what? I didn't realize how selfish we were being.
Yeah.
This is a historic time for this country.
Right.
Where an Indian, African American, or whatever her father.
No, she's half Indian, half Jamaican, but that makes her an African American.
Yeah, whatever.
Her dad is Indian and her mom is Jamaican. Her dad is Jamaican, her mom is Indian. So therefore, she is the first African American vice presidential candidate. That's just the country we live in. I'm just saying what it is.
It is what it is. But are we being selfish by celebrating our birthdays on such a historic occasion? Where really this episode should be about, should we give our birthdays to black people?
Yeah.
Wei Zhongzhan.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass out. I need a chocolate. I'm having a low blood sugar thing right now.
Yeah.
I need a chocolate.
You need the microphone to your face.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I got lightheaded and it just hit me. I don't know what it is.
Yanni Nats, because you did a show last night and now you're ready to go down.
The show is good. Somebody attacked Jay Okerson because they asked if he asked somebody's brother if he's seen her sister's pussy or something.
And then he got attacked from behind.
He
right?
got attacked
that video was bad. Did you see the video?
I know it was for real. And then
he got kicked off the stage.
Yeah, he could have really gotten injured. I think he said something crude to a guy's sister. I mean, the kid does crowd work, and so he got something bad happened. When you go to Pennsylvania, those kids are just like, he got attacked by a fan. Actually, it was a legion. They were a fan. The kid was a fan.
Interesting, but it was probably drunk. But it's also like if you're a fan. It's just also like, just shut up. It's like you have to fucking beat
If
your
you're
chest and
elite-
defend everybody. Shut up. Only defend your family if someone's physically attacking you with a weapon. Other than that, they're just words. Shut the fuck up. Stop trying to be a tough guy. As a matter of fact, people that do that, I know they're real pussies because they're just trying to show off in front of females, and you guys are the worst kind of guys.
Also, if you're doing a Legion of Skanks show with Legion of Skanks fans, you got to hire security.
That's just what it is.
I mean, let's just be honest.
Yeah, and also,
I mean, there's going to be a lot of people who've done jail time who are at your shows.
yeah, and also I'm an adult now. Like, just be an adult. You know, it's on my 40th birthday. It's like, if you want to talk crap about anybody in my family or anyone I'm close to or love, I'm just gonna sue you. I don't care. There's gonna be no reason to get physical anymore. I'm just gonna call my lawyer, and you'll be sent to cease and desist, and that's it. And you could call me pussy all you want, because I'll just fucking sue you. I'm not getting physical with anybody anymore except your mother.
That's what we're gonna do. For our 40th birthday, we're coming at things in a different way. That way, it's gonna be, we're not gonna fight. We're gonna sue. We're totally giving our birthdays to black people this year. Our birthdays and we're not celebrating our birthdays. We're going to sit. We're going to eat kale salads. We're going to take our socks and shoes off, and we're going to watch Kamala Harris YouTube speeches from the primary.
That's what I cannot.
That's what we have to work with.
Yeah, and wait, and listen, and look, the truth is that we're filming this episode about 2 weeks before our birthday. So we don't know by the time this come out, Joe Biden could be dead. What? We don't know. We're not sure. Today is August 26th. If you're here, if the big news has been Joe Biden passed away in his sleep from old age, then we're sorry that you have to go through that, but we don't know about it yet. We're just a call from the future.
Yeah. And thanks to all the History Hyena fans who came out in Roy Orford's. I was at that festival the day before Jay Okerson was. A lot of History Hyena fans. The whole crowd was History Hyena fans. Thank you to you guys, and thank you for not yelling, "Hey, Bert," because then we would have had a long day. Chrissy would have got a message with a question mark.
Appreciate
saying,
it.
I see you, Bubbles. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Also, I am going to be at the Stress Factory in New Jersey, which is New Brunswick.
Yes.
October 3rd and 4th. So get your tickets if you're in the New Brunswick, New Jersey area.
And the good news about those shows with Yannis is Vinny Brand, the owner, who normally does about an hour worth of time before, because you guys are coming out and buying tickets so quick, he will not do any stand-up on the show, so it's great. So thank you guys so much. You don't know how much you guys buying tickets to go see us at the Stress Factory means, because that means we don't have to deal with him.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
It is a good time.
It's just perfect, yeah.
Yeah, so thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'll be August 29th. Today's the 26th, so 3 days. I'll be in Monmouth so go to ChristyComedy.com. Oceanport, New Jersey. I'm sorry, the shows at I've shows at Governor's Long Island that happened last week, August 21st, 22nd. They're all sold out. They asked me to add 2 shows, and the answer is I'm not going to do it because I barely want to do the 4 that I already have sold out. So I'm not going to add 2 more.
And there's not many tickets left for Monmouth either.
There's not many tickets left for Monmouth, but those I want to do, because the truth of the situation is this, my fans and loved ones, is Monmouth is giving me about 5 times the amount of money Governor's is for selling the same amount of tickets. So I just don't want to work for free anymore, even though I know people are dying in a pandemic. So am I.
Wei Zhongzhan.
Here's the thing also, it's better to do 1 show than it is to do 5.
Yeah, to do
We're
one
not going to be doing the 5 show thing too much
The
longer.
5 show thing, the adding the show, the 1 Thursday, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, it's just not for me anymore.
It's not for any. It was never for anyone, because the truth is you do the first one and then you phone in the second one.
Yeah.
Because doing comedy over and over again, it's very hard.
It's very hard, and as the person on stage, I don't want to even when I do one show at 8 o'clock and to rev the engines up to do the next one at 10 o'clock, I don't want to do that at all anymore. I just want to give you all I got at 8 o'clock and then forget where I was and wake up, on somebody's couch again. That's just what I want to do.
You know, it's going to be funny. You should start saying at your shows that you don't want to be here. I guarantee you the crowd cheers.
Yeah.
And because that's become almost like a catchphrase on our podcast. They just know you don't want to be here.
No, I want to be here for the I want to be here for the podcast, and I'm here. But the stand-up is just, to do 1 and then come back and then do 2 in a night, 2 in a night. It's just, dude, I want to just do 1 show at your club. Give me whatever you can. Just give me 100% of the door. You make the food and drinks, and then I'll fucking leave. But that's just what I want.
No, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. Has there ever been a moment in your life where you 100% wanted to be where you were? I'm not talking 90 or 85%. I'm talking 100% what, like your mind was there. Like even when
Trying
you
to
were
think.
hooping, you were worrying about where your ex-girlfriend.
I used to bring my cell phone out to the bench and send text to my ex-girlfriend to make sure she got home safe in the middle of a college basketball game.
Yeah, you're a kid who.
I would make believe I couldn't breathe, even though I was in good shape. I'd be like, "Oh, I need a breather from the coach just so I could text my girlfriend."
Yeah, so
because I had full anxiety disorder.
Yeah, I think your nickname is going to be claustrophobic, Chrissy. You always give yourself. You want to have an escape. You want to hatch.
I gotta be honest.
You got to be somewhere else a little bit at the same time.
I gotta be honest. If I'm answering that seriously, the only time I ever want to be anywhere is at the park with the baby. When I'm at the park with the baby, pushing her in the swing, it's just the best because I'm like, she's here, I'm pushing her, I'm just lost to the moment. But yeah, pretty much anywhere else, there's a part of me. You're gonna get mostly 90% of me wanting to be.
Which 90 is good,
right?
Yeah.
But most of the time, there's been times where I've been in mid-flight on an airplane, and I'm like, I just want to jump out the emergency exit because I just don't want to be here. I just want to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, you're escape hatch, Chrissy. You need an escape hatch.
Escape pod. I'm escape pod, Chrissy.
Yeah, you need you gotta walk. You should walk around with a parachute. In a bag, and be like, why is that kid wearing a parachute? It's like. Because if any second he just may want to jump out the window and get out of here. Yeah.
No, I'm very thankful to the fans for supporting us.
I need the food to come because I'm lightheaded.
Yeah. Shout out to fans. Thank you guys so much for always supporting us. We really do appreciate it. I just have a wild anxiety disorder, and it's what it is.
It's not that big of a deal. It's a good thing. It makes you who you are.
Yeah.
The fans. The thing about our fans is they love you exactly as you. Go ahead. No, just go ahead. Take a full call. It doesn't matter.
No, because I had to check. No, because I had to check because the baby's here and her mom may have to get her. So I just want to make. I thought she texted me, but she did not.
Why? Is her mom coming up?
No. I may have to bring her there in a minute, but it's fine.
Okay, well
we're good.
Whatever we could do, we could just take the cameras off and just follow you and keep doing the podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's why Binky always has his cameras ready to go. The beautiful thing about Binky is you can be on the move or stay put. It doesn't matter.
Here's the thing about Binky. Binky comes from such a long line of working class Irish potato monkeys.
Right.
That the kid is like a high-tech, intellectual kind of camera producer now.
Right.
I mean, he's a real producer, but the kid finds way to do manual labor.
Right.
He's the type of kid, it's in his genes to lift shit. So even around the apartment, I bet you with his piece of a wife.
Yeah.
Like he's just like.
He wants to lift shit.
Yeah, his wife's like, let's order food. And he's like, no, let me go pick it up and carry it back.
Yeah, when there's no reason to.
Yeah, the kid, you notice that? The kid enjoys it.
Yeah, because
I even said this morning, I was like, can I help you? And he said, no, I got it. And then he came in carrying one on his head.
Yeah.
The kid just wants to do manual labor.
Yeah, because there's really no reason he has to even take the cameras down anymore, but he just does it anyway.
Look, we're all equal. We're all human beings. We're all Homo sapiens sapiens. But make no mistake, if you don't think that our cultures get into our DNA, it's what it is. I mean, Venatifa just always, there's a part of her that wants to be outdoors in a cafe in Greece, relaxed, telling people she's working when she's not working, with a pack of Marlboro Lights and a coffee for 12 hours with parea.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing that's going to change that.
Yeah.
Because you can ask a Greek what they're doing, and they'll say that they're working, and then you'll say, where are you? And they'll say, we're at the Kafania. It's like, and then it'll take 12 years for the country to go bankrupt, and people will say, we work so hard, and you're like, so how's your country bankrupt? And they'll say, it's the Jews' fault. And that's just what Greeks do.
Yeah.
The Germans and Jews did it, and you're like, but I thought you were working hard. It's like, yeah, I was working hard taking calls at the Kafania.
Yeah.
And you're just a German kid, so there'll always be a part of you that'll just look at swarthy people and be like, I'm not saying it's a better world, but maybe would it be a better world if we clean that up and move things a little quicker?
You know what? Interesting you say that. Do you know the only other time I 100% wanted to be where I was? Do you remember we were in Munich and we found that little cafe behind those buildings, and I got myself a piece of Black Forest cake, which is from the Black Forest of Germany, and I sat there and I took a call from the truffle pig, and I had a cup of iced coffee, German iced coffee, and a black cake, and it started to drizzle a little bit, and it was about 50 degrees, and I was wearing my leather jacket and my sweatshirt, and my jeans are a little too tight on the upper part of my thighs because that's where I carry my weight, and my Jordans. And I just almost started to cry when I was slowly eating that cake because I remember you were like off, like looking at, you're looking at the top of a church and just kind of just gaze looking at it. And I was you were there, so I knew you were safe. I had just talked to the baby. You were looking at the sky. I was getting hit in the rain and eating my chocolate cake, Black Forest cake. And there was just I believe it was a smiling refugee cleaning the tables. And I just felt happy.
Wei Zhongzhan.
Yeah,
I'm kidding about the Somalian. I just did that to be silly Willy.
Yeah.
But everything else was, I remember in
if
Munich.
you're a Somalian refugee and you make it all the way to Munich and you got a job, that's actually a very good life.
No, I'm kidding around. Yeah, I'm kidding around.
It's a very good life. You have a job, you're in Germany, you're not in Somalia anymore. That's a very good life.
No, I was kidding. I don't even remember there, but I do remember the cafe, and I remember being in Austria.
And if you're a Somalian and you become a congresswoman, it is evidence of systemic racism in the country that you're in. And we need to dismantle the entire system and rebuild it.
I remember also a second moment we were in Austria, sitting on top of that castle, drinking beers, looking out at the beautiful scenery in Austria and Salzburg. And I remember we were drinking beers and we just eaten a really good food. And I had just gotten tits from the girl who worked at the bagel store to my phone. And it was just one of those beautiful moments.
Because we sat up, we were in Salzburg, Germany.
Right.
We went up to that castle and we sat down. The sun was setting behind. Those were, I think, the Alps in the foreground.
They were the Alps, and they were talking about in that history about how the Germans had come in and beat the shit out of some country that tried to invade, maybe France, and they had killed a bunch of them right on that plane, and it was just beautiful.
But they had a little restaurant overlooking that view. It was one of the most breathtaking views I've ever seen in my life.
It was breathtaking because I had gotten tits from the girl from the bagel store sent to my phone.
And because the whole time, and also remember, I was really enjoying it because what I had started doing, because we were in Europe, I was having a coffee, and we were having brews, and I just started ripping Marlboro Lights.
It's just what it was. And I remember,
might as well, if my wife.
I was going to say, I remember we had to keep making videos,
ripping butts.
I had to keep redoing videos and keep getting Yannis's approval if I could post the video of the beautiful things we were seeing. Because if there was smoke in the background, he was like, "My wife's going to know I'm smoking." And then Mrs. Pappas texted me and said, "Is my husband smoking in Germany?" And I just wrote back a German response.
Yeah.
I just said, "Yeah, not to do them." I just didn't know what to say.
You were really at peace in Germany. You were really at peace.
I loved it,
especially when you didn't. Because when your phone didn't work.
Yeah,
was the most peace I've ever seen you. And we were because there was a combination of things that happened. We tapped into your childhood where a lot of the good things that make you who you are happened, which was you and your mom hopping on and off tour buses.
Right. Which is what we did.
You got to plan it, and you loved it. Because I was like, I don't know how this works. And you went like this. You jumped. Actually, he skipped and jumped in front of me like a superhero. And he said, "Hold up, stop." And he got really effeminate. He went, "Hold up, stop. This is where my expertise," and he started voguing. I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
He was like, "Let me take it from here.
Yeah.
I know exactly how to plan a tour day. Yeah. I've been doing this since I was little with my mom." He was like, "Let me take control. You enjoy. I'm in control. Let me drive this." That's what you said. I remember you going, "Let me drive this." And then from that moment on, our fucking tour week was so organized.
Stacked.
We were on and off tour buses. We were in museums.
World War II history tours from the Nazis' point of view. Yeah. Wild shit we saw.
Because I let you take the reins.
Yeah.
I let you take control. And boy, did I have a pleasurable tour experience.
The only
you
problem,
and your mom are fucking gifted at that.
The only issue we ran into where Yannis did have to jump in is when we went on a tour. I planned a tour for us to go to Dachau concentration camp, and I showed up with this birthday hat on.
Wei Zhongzhan. Wei Zhongzhan. Wei Zhongzhan.
That wasn't your fault, though.
I was just joking. I did it for a bit. I think what they did was horrible, and it makes me not proud to be German.
Yeah.
But if I would have showed up with this cone hat on, it would have got a laugh from Yanni, and that's what it's about.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine if we went to Dachau with birthday hats on?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I just don't want to I need food.
Yeah, Yanni's gonna go down on the birthday episode.
Now, here's the good thing. Venatifa can't help us at all because it's not her fault. But I love looking at her and saying it because she just Greek culture. She just knows that she could get hit if she doesn't get us food.
Yeah, she just
I mean, sometimes village rules apply, and that's still in our DNA.
Yeah, it's still in
she knows if she doesn't get me food, that I'm gonna either kill her favorite lamb. Or the lamb that she told me we can't eat, I'm just gonna kill it in revenge.
It's what it is.
Or she better bring me food, or else if the feta is not fucking sliced in, she could get it.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
but and it's like Venatifa. She says she has bruises on her legs. She's like, "Oh, I fell off my bike." But then I was following her brother on Instagram, and he was like, "I'm hungry tonight." And then she comes, and then it's just one of those things where it's like he posts a video, he's hungry, and then the next morning she shows up with bruises.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, and listen, we're joking. It's not. That's what we do professionally.
Yes.
We make light of horrible things. We don't condone hitting a woman unless the garlic is not sliced thin enough.
It's what it is.
That is a really. You can hit a woman, right?
You
or
will get
a
hit for
man.
that.
You
What
can
is
hit-
the baby doing, by the way?
Yeah.
She's watching TV. Okay.
I'm sorry. I need.
No, dude, eat. So I think because birthday episode, I think I like to just recounting fun memories, and I think Germany was the one. Also, I had a great time when we went to Antietam. Remember when we went to Antietam Battlefield and we put on Union soldier hats, but then we had to leave early because your mom had a false alarm. Your parents have throughout the course of our friendship, your mom and dad have almost died about 20 times.
Yeah,
They keep going down and coming back.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
I almost still don't believe your dad's dead.
Yeah, he may pop back
He
up.
might pipe back up.
He may pop back up. You never know.
Yeah, I remember that was a rough one, but we fought it out. Thank God your mom was okay. But I remember still you went
relatively okay.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying she didn't pass away, thank God. So, but again, this is we're doing this episode 2 weeks in the future, so I don't know what's happened these last 2 weeks. It's just what it is. It's just anybody could die. My dad could be dead too. It's what it is.
We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know what's going to happen. My dad's hanging on for dear life in Florida.
Yeah,
we're
happy
going
birthday.
wild on this episode, but I remember Antietam was fantastic and so funny. We started doing history videos there, and then as Union soldiers, we were on the battlefield where the most collective losses of the Civil War were taken. Especially the Union Army lost so many men at the Battle of Antietam, and they showed in that battlefield where the Union lined up and where the Confederates lined up. And Yanni went and took a piss on the Confederate battle line.
I went and took a piss.
That's a real story.
That's a real story.
Yeah.
I went and took a piss on the Confederate battle lines, and I did it for our country.
I mean, it's a felony offense what you did, but what can you do? You can't prove it, Antietam.
Yeah, I mean, and isn't that ironic that it's a felony offense considering the Union was fighting on the side of the federal government? They should actually have little spots on the field where you can take a piss on the dead bodies of Confederate soldiers.
It's just what it is because of what they stood. But it's the same thing as we've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks. How you can't say the Chinese virus, but the Chinese are shaving Muslims' head and putting them in re-education camps. It's just a wild, wild world we live in.
Yeah.
But what can you do? I'm very happy to have our first black female vice presidential candidate whose dad is African American candidate, whose dad's Jamaican and mom's Indian.
Yes. It's just really good. And also, yes, okay, you guys were right. And because we got multiple complaints about our previous episode, we got one major fact wrong. It wasn't the Tet offense. It wasn't whatever it was from the Vietnam, started Vietnam. It was not the Tet offensive. It was the Gulf of Tonkin. Can you just Google that to make sure? So we will do an episode on both. Eventually we'll do an episode on the Tet offensive and the Gulf of Tonkin.
Right.
They're both wild. I misspoke. And then fucking our fans went wild. I apologize. We are not real historians, so I'm sorry.
It's what it is.
Yeah, so I confused the Tet offensive with the Gulf of Tonkin.
It's what it is.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, Google it so then you learn. Because here's the thing. We're hyenas that do history, so we get it wrong a lot. But I think it's fun because it inspires people to go learn what actually happened. And what they learn is that the white man did something really bad, and that is history.
That is history.
Is that no matter where you go
Yeah.
in history, there is a colonizing honkadonk
It's
who needs to be put on notice.
who needs to be put on notice,
Yes.
and it's brutal.
It's
And
Brutes
fucking
Magoots.
Brutes Magoots.
I got a question. During World War II, when white people were slaughtering each other by the millions, who do they put on notice?
That's a good point.
That's a
Who
good
would
question.
put on notice when the whites were killing the whites?
I mean,
Wei
if you
Zhongzhen.
go back in history,
Wei Zhongzhen.
most people that kill most people are of the same, because like humans are just shitty, so you kill whatever's closest.
Right.
So it's like white people have killed more white people than anything. Viruses have killed more people than anyone. So have mosquitoes.
Yeah, the viruses are fucking beyond racist.
Yeah, I mean, Africans throughout history have killed more Africans than anyone.
Right.
All the way through history. Asians have killed more Asians than anyone. Even right now, South Asians, Indians, and Pakistanis, they kill each other. So it's like, how do you put someone on notice if you're the same fucking race?
I don't know.
Like when the Germanic tribes or the Huns were coming in and killing the Romans, who do you fucking put on notice?
Who was put on notice?
Like, who did the historians go, you're on fucking notice for what you did, and like, this is what you need to do?
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I had the answer. I don't know.
Here's another big story coming up right now. Did you hear about this? They're trying to find out if I was just going to call her the Führer, Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Just came in my head.
Kamala Harris is actually beautiful. Even at her, she's a beautiful girl.
She is a piece. How old is Kamala Harris?
She's in her 50s, 60s.
Okay, well then I believe she's black because she looks like 30.
Do you think people in this
Black don't crack, but Greek don't leak, V.
Do you think people on this part of Third Avenue?
Unless the fucking fetta's not sliced thin.
Yeah. Oh, she's 55?
Wow.
She's Yanni's age.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
I mean, she's a piece.
She's a piece. She's a piece. She's also a very tough woman.
Yeah, she's also put a lot of people in jail that were innocent. She put a lot of black men in jail that were fucking 100% innocent.
She also put a lot of black men in jail for drug crimes, which is where I would say a lot of the systemic racism is. I mean, why be specific nowadays and look at studies and facts? But based on the studies I've seen, there is a lot of systemic racism in drug crimes.
Yes.
And the discrepancy between like black and white. So that's bad. And Kamala Harris, make no mistake, when she was Attorney General in California, her peoples and her put a lot of black kids in jail for little marijuana cigarettes.
It's just what it is. It's what it is.
So, I don't know what Mike Pence is going to say to her at the debate, except from his position, because he's a fucking Republican. He's just probably going to go, good job.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you say to her?
Yeah, he's like,
she's basically a Republican.
I know when they're gonna the whatever debate person is gonna be like the moderator's gonna be like, Mr. Pence, what do you have to say to Kamala Harris putting black men in jail for outstanding amounts of years for petty crimes? He's going to say, congratulations. Yeah. Give her a high five.
Do you want to go see hyenas at a zoo with me?
Yeah.
It's been a while since you hit one of those. Yeah.
Look at that piece of shit coffee maker.
This is what we're going to...
Can we get a piece of tape and put Venatifa's car on that? That's the name of it.
Let's do that. Yeah. Let's do it. What we actually are intending to do, hopefully, when this pandemic ends, is we want to go on the road, do history tours. I want to go do history tours, bring Binky, right? And
we should bring the babies, too.
Bring the babies, and go on some sort of quick tours where we can film us going on history tour. Why are you feeling yourself up?
What?
I catch you doing it. Are you aware of it?
No.
Because the fans see it.
I'm on estrogen.
Yeah, but why do you keep checking your chest?
Because I got to make sure that my nipple's not under my armpit.
No, you flex a lot, and why do you do it?
I don't know.
Because my nipples are under my armpit right now. I'm not in shape.
Neither am I. But listen, March 19th. Remember that when we fucking had shows at the Gramercy Theater? Yeah. Look at our backs.
Yeah, look at our backs.
I mean, we both look blown out in that picture.
And we bombed.
Yeah, we bombed and fucking. Was it
a bad show? We thought it was a bad show. It was dope. The other one was, The Stand wasn't great.
Oh, no, this was the one that Gramercy was a good show, but Mike Suarez bombed.
Wei Zhongzhan.
It's a kidding. He's joking.
I'm kidding, Mike. We love you. And Mike, by the way, Mike Suarez still, Binky, emoji face Mike still will be our opener when we get back on the road. 100%.
Yeah. Before he gets the email. After he gets the email, I don't know what he's going to be thinking.
Yeah, so it's what it is. Yeah, we were running around, jumping around here.
We're just joking.
What can you do? I mean, because
I wish we could get a shot of Venatifa and her hats.
Yeah.
Because she's having fun. Venatifa is so fun. She brings such a good energy to our team.
Yeah.
Let me just say it's our birthday, but I want to celebrate you guys. We got a great team finally, and
it's what it is.
I'm just joking. No, you got to
It's
cackle
his
that
birthday.
out.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. We have to cackle a lot of the.
And put it on the kamikaze.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that now we have the team locked and loaded. We're ready to go. And it's just all upward from here. And I mean, look. I mean, I can't. Oh yeah, I forgot the kid Trevor Wallace was on the Gramercy Theater show, and he sold out 2 shows. And it's just Trevor Wallace just looks like me if I got coronavirus.
I mean, cuz look at what we did though.
Yeah,
and that was the first time we worked with Binky.
That's what it is. There's Zach Isis. Remember Zach Isis?
Remember Zach? I mean, we've come a long way. I mean, look at that crowd. It's unbelievable. And I think that I shouldn't have been wearing that sweater. It was too small for me.
But who cares? Greek stuff, it doesn't matter.
Look how jacked I was, though. I was working out then. There was gyms open. I was a real strong kid at that moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a kid that, if you had a snap and right, you could put me down. But if I got a hold of you, I'm definitely going to bite.
it's gonna just bite.
If I get close, I'll bite. And I don't know why I decided to wear shoes that night.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be a grown-up.
I
And
remember
my
the
dad
show-
was like almost dead when this happened.
I remember the show was at midnight, and I almost passed out because I was too sleepy. And that girl comes to every show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I think my dad had just died.
No.
Like 2 days before, or he was about to die. No. My dad died in November. My dad died in November.
This was November 9th.
Yeah, so my dad died on November 5th. So my dad died 4 days before this. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Got to keep working, man. It's America, you know?
Yeah.
We got to keep going.
So there we go. So go to patreon.com/BayRidgeBoys.
Can we pause it and eat and just get back to it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Can we
let's
just
just
eat on
do
the
it.
birthday episode? Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's just pause it. So we just ate. We took a pause, but you didn't see it because of the magic of editing, and we always like to give Binky a little bit more work.
Mm-hmm. Or the other alternative, and this is an option too. This, you might be seeing what's close to a 2-hour episode because we never stopped the camera, and you just heard and saw everything we did for the past hour. My child was on camera. We were walking around, saying things that are horrible. So you may have seen that, and then the truth is, it doesn't care. The truth, and Mikey has now pulled up episodes that we've done in the past. I mean, there's no way around saying this. Sean Smith's episode was a snoozer. What? You just can't get around it. I just see it, and I see if you don't change that to Snoozer Smith.
Wei Zhongzhan.
What are some of your favorites? What are some classics we should go?
No, I'm kidding.
Tell people to go because we our birthday's kind of like our birthday kind of marks like the end of a cycle,
Right.
Like maybe a year. What are some classics you think people can go back and listen
Classics?
to? I'm going to say Charlie Rose. Baby Charlie Rose is wild.
I don't even remember that. That's the thing, yeah.
That was the baby that you remember was kidnapped and then they found the
That
guys
ended up being
in Bay Ridge's shore. And
yeah.
The guys who did it were shipwrecked on Bay
Yep.
Ridge. So
Yep.
Baby Charlie Rose is wild, is a goodie. Michael Costa was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm literally watching. I'm looking at all the thumbnails right now of all the episodes, and I'm being 100% honest with you. Besides the one with James Wilkes and the plant-based thing, I don't remember any of them. I actually can't tell you. I remember Jeff died because he fucking was a creep.
Wei Zhongzhan.
Keep going.
Oh, Moshe Kasher, I remember.
Well, Moshe Kasher, it was a good one. We talked about the particular cult of Hasidic Jew that he came from, which was the same as the one that was portrayed in that Netflix series. So you should check that out for sure. The president.
Do you know the guy who owns 69th Street Markets was a Hasidic Jew?
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Also, we did an episode with the borough president of Brooklyn,
Who I think should be the next mayor.
Eric Adams.
Eric Adams is a black guy who's a Democrat, but trusts the police and wants the police back.
I think people will really enjoy that one.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
That's a good one. If we go way back, go way back to the beginning. Let's look at the beginning.
Wow, the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see like the beginning. Of course, Battle of Crete is a very interesting one because it's personal.
The Battle of Crete might be one of our better episodes, and it only has 16,000 views.
Yeah, well, that's because it wasn't. We put them up way after we aired them. Remember?
But the Battle of Crete episode, that is, I think, one of the best episodes we ever did, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this was way at the beginning. It's one of our first episodes. New York was wild. It was also a good one. It was about the gangs of New York. There's a lot of ones you should go back and enjoy, which are really good. I think one that might be overlooked a lot is if you want to learn a lot about dogs. We were both there for that episode too. Dogs Are Wild is a good one about the history of dogs and mankind's relationship to dogs and how symbiotic and important it was for both species.
Then there's other videos where I'm just, taking my blood pressure and Rite Aid.
I don't remember Millard Fillmore. Do you remember Millard Fillmore as well?
Dude, not Mark Twain. I don't remember anything.
First Andrew Schultz. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Was that the one where you
James Armistead Lafayette, I remember.
I don't remember. Mary Queen of Scots. Do you remember that? I don't
remember that.
Cleopatra, I don't remember. Frank Rizzo's a classic.
Frank Rizzo is actually a classic.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a fucking... The Dan Soder, where we talk about the Plain Indians, is a classic. Tank Sinatra's Snoozer.
Nikki Glazer. This episode was good, but the No Net Snoozy Loosey.
Actually, Rachel Feinstein episode is a real sleeper. It was actually really good. Also, Jake Lingle. People love Jake Lingle. I didn't expect that. Look how high Jake Lingle did. Go back up. Jake Lingle crushed it.
I don't remember
doing
Jake Lingle at all. Not a second. I couldn't tell you one thing about Jake Lingle. Was I there for the Jake Lingle episode?
You were.
That's wild.
No, we were both there.
I don't remember. Who was Jake Lingle?
Jake Lingle was a guy in Chicago, and I don't remember anything beyond that. It's funny. We've done so many episodes at this point, 2.5 years, that the history of YAAAS is a goodie.
It's a goodie, yeah.
That's a goodie. The history of the weekend is also a goodie. People like those. I mean, those are at 40 already. The first Bill Burr is great. The second one, I mean, pardon my French, it was a snoozer.
It was on. That one was.
Bill was in a bad mood, and if that happens,
Bill just came out and started beating up Yanni, and then I'm the one that got yelled at after the call.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a snoozer. And then we did our Sandra D video to celebrate something.
That was it, and that was before we did this video a year ago. The Sandra D. Oh, right? When did we do it? This was in November, and we did this in November. It's now August, and I have just got back to my apartment about a month ago.
Yeah.
So that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you live 10 lifetimes in 1 year.
Yeah. Zach Isis was made it. Mike Suarez made it. I mean, this is me. My thighs are wild. Go check out, Sandra D post.
Can you get tan at all or no?
No.
What do you just get red?
Just get red. This is when I used to put on fucking SS officer jackets.
Yeah, this is when you were going through a wild phase. But you were really, really free during this. You were.
I had active chlamydia during this.
Yeah, you had chlamydia. You were a free spirit during this era.
Yeah, it's what it is. What can you do?
I mean, Mike Emoji Face was there. Shout out to Mike Suarez. Go follow him on Instagram and watch him on whatever Bobby Kelly's got him doing right now.
We hope he's still alive, because once he gets that email, he may end
Look at Venatifa participating.
Wow, yeah.
Look at Venatifa participating in the parea.
This is not the type of Christmas party you're going to see this year, because it will be masked up.
I mean, what was Venatifa thinking to post that picture in Central Park with our fans?
What was Venatifa thinking?
You got to put a filter. You got to put a History Hyena fans filter on that. People were tagging me.
That went on Reddit?
I know. Can we get it off Reddit?
Yeah,
did you get it down? How did you get it down?
Because it's not. The rules are that you can't post like your personal lives and stuff. Like if the guys find a photo of your personal life, you can't post it.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to understand you're not exactly a private person anymore.
Do you ever think back, Venatifa, to like the moment you
There's like 100,000 people who know who you are, so you can't post photos of that, or at least privatize your account.
Do you ever think back to the moment when you asked Sergio Chacon to like contact us? Like, do you ever think like, why did I ever get involved with these fuckers?
She loves us though.
I love you guys so much.
There was only one person she didn't love.
Yeah. Look at this episode called Interns. This is when Venatifa was an intern. We're just yelling at her. We all look different.
No.
Don't we all look different?
Venatifa looks dead ass the same hair dye. And, I mean, she's a Greek. We got black hair, and it's just what it is. And you look exactly the same. There's only one person there that looks a tad bit skinnier. There's a fat Yanni, and then there's a early history Hyenas Yanni. I'm leaning back.
The same there, though.
No,
doesn't he look the same there?
I'm still handsome. I'm a fucking handsome kid.
It's what it is.
But I'm leaning back, so that means that's as fat as I could look, and it's not even on my best angle now. I don't look that. Look how thin. I was looking at my arm. I'm ripped.
Yeah,
I'm fucking ripped. Because you look the same, except you were promoting your Parea's spin studio.
Spin studio.
How's the studio doing? The Greek kids find a way to open a business.
Spin Forest Hills. Those kids are screwed in.
Yeah.
Spin Forest Hills. Go check them out on Instagram. Spin FH. They're actually fucking. You know how screwed in they are? They rented their bikes out. They rented their bikes out to people to make money while people could pay a monthly fee. They brought the bikes to the house. You can have it. And now they put the bikes on the roof, and they're doing active spin classes on their roof, which is totally legal.
Yeah.
It's all socially distanced.
Guys, patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys is our channel. No podcast in the history of, I'm being honest, we're the number one producer of content. We do daily content on there. We're up in the morning. You can go watch the whole backlog from the first one we did 5 months ago till now. There's old ladder 14. I mean, go join our Patreon at patreon.com/BayRidgeBoys at whatever tier you can afford. And just become a part of that community over there. It's amazing. People interact with each other on the community board. They make us laugh. They make jokes. They make memes.
It's for your birthdays. If you guys want to wish the guys a birthday
join
gift,
our Patreon. I mean,
say
guys,
happy birthday.
It's how you support uncensored comedy. And go ask other Patreon members if they enjoy it and if it's worth it, because there's no Patreon as worth it as ours.
Yeah.
Go become a part of our matriarchy. Become a member.
It's what it is.
Excited about now for this year and of your birthday?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Chrissy's got a great new show that he's going to be hosting.
Who knows?
So we're going to be taking a little break. We've been working so hard, but don't worry, we're still going to have content recorded for you, so you will still get the podcast, but we're going to take a little vacay.
We got to take a little vacay.
We got to take a little vacay so Mike can attend to his other 2,500 jobs because he's Jamaican, and Venatifa needs to go to work in Greece.
She needs to go to fucking Greece.
Yeah, she needs to go to, and me and Chrissy just need a little bit of a breather. That's it. Chrissy's got shows coming up. I got shows at Distress Factory. This is our second or third birthday on the podcast.
This is, I believe, mine would be our third birthday on the.
Second birthday. We're a young podcast, cuz.
We're a young podcast.
I mean, we're young. I mean, Coco Diaz was doing his podcast. He's been doing his podcast for over 10 years.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah, we've been only a little over 2 years, us.
Patreon.com/BayRidgeBoys. Check out where we're doing, what we're up to. As always, we read the members of the new members of the matriarchy. We like to read them out, and say hello to them, and thank you so much for your support and service. So leading off,
and happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday to you! Happy belated.
Queen! Yes, queen!
Yes!
Yeah!
There we go. Michael Gonzalez, Steven, Sean Ward. Then we got Stephen Osborne, aka Beef Queef.
Venatifa, we're working. Where did Venatifa go?
Who knows? Then we got Ian. Make a la puss, give Yanni some snooze, and give Chrissy a kissy so he doesn't get pissy wees.
Okay, those are both almost. Yeah,
those are almost. Yeah. Then we got can't go higher than $10 or my girlfriend will start asking questions.
That one belongs on the list, but where's Venatifa?
Venatifa, she's here. She's listening.
Venatifa, put the baby on your shoulders and come in here. We need you to keep track of who's going on the list.
Venatifa is my new baby's mom.
Yes.
Then we got S1. Then we got Alex the Greek for sure fumes. Milky white bean cheeks. Then we got Melissa.
Do you want to just hire Venatifa as your baby's mama?
Yeah, should I?
We could just start paying her to be your baby's your other baby's mama.
Much? Yeah, because we could throw in another $250 a week.
Yeah. Should we just make part of her duties is just taking care of the baby?
I'll throw a $300 extra a week to be my baby's mama.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. And then we got Milky White Bean Cheeks. Then we got Melissa Make No Mistake, Jacob Tolbert. Then we got Hasidic Private Eye hired by the weather girl to investigate storms brewing in Chrissy D's DMs.
What? Venatifa, where are you?
It's what it is.
Are you recording? How do we know who's on the fucking list? Is she okay?
Then we got Diego Frangimoni. Yeah. Then we got 12-quarter Eastern Blocker 2 with a pinky-sized skin flute, fully charged and waiting for my Ukrainian father to pass away.
He's on the list. The last four have been on the list.
Yeah. Then we got Sammy C with a little D, but still want to give it to Chrissy. There we go.
Nice rhyme scheme. You get a Drexler for the rhyme scheme.
Then we got Matthew. Then we got Yanni Dolmades.
Yanni Dolmades is a good, solid, funny chicken finger that's a Drexler.
What is Dolmades?
Dolmades are the little grape food. Do you like those or no?
No.
Why not?
Because I just don't like anything from the Middle East.
Yeah, can we just take a...
No, I'm kidding.
Can we just take a moment, though, to realize you're from New York, which is a very progressive town and international.
Yeah.
But you're a townie.
Yeah,
your food habits are you're a townie.
I like burgers and I like fucking pizza.
Yeah, that's it. You don't like anything that's foreign.
Yeah, nothing that's foreign. I'm kidding about the grape leaves in the Middle East. Of course, we love you. Blah 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 blah. Then we got Robin Loesch, Mies. Then we got Chrissy and Bubba's Kiss on the Lips, or I'll transition, sink a jumper, and suck my own tits. That's it.
Throw him on the list. Jesus Christ.
Then we got James Maloney. Then we got Chrissy D's White Thighs, Blind My Blue Eyes.
Put him on the list.
Then we got Jared Frey, Dan Souza. Then we got Jerry Double Wide Dumpy Frey. Then we got Jeremy Tucked It
Drexler.
Back. Jeremy tucked it back and flicked my bean. Chrissy D went too deep, punctured my spleen, and turned my ass to a crime scene.
We're going to throw that one on the list. Great rhyme scheme.
Yeah, then we got...
And originality. Very nice.
Then we got straight to the back is what Father Bill said to Chrissy when he skull fucked him on the love sack. S-L-K-S.
Throw him on the list. I mean, this is the highest... this is the highest percentage of people going on the list, and we don't have Venatifa, so we have
just
no
what
idea.
it is. Yeah. Then we got waiting in the closet for a funeral. Then we got
throw him on the list.
Then we got red-blooded Western Hemi, Trump 2020. Then we got Jake. Then we got Chrissy W with CP needing Chrissy D to give me PT. Then we got Trey, fistful of hollers, Allen. Then we got Straight Tang, Ross Dietrich.
Wait a second. Straight Tang?
Straight Tang.
Straight Tang?
Tang.
Yeah, Drexler.
Okay. Ross Dietrich, Justin Patterson, Samuel Salisbury, Chrissy Startling, Shooting in the Dark. Then we got Fully Charged Snow Monkey.
Fully Charged Snow Monkey's a Drexler.
Then we got Michelle Garlick's Always on Point, Bon Giovanni. Then we got Bradley Meek. Then we got Jake. Make no mistake, I'm an FF Jack kid because Father Bill gave me the holy protein glue.
On the list.
Then we got I only eat smashed beans made by Goya.
On the list.
And then last but not least, we got seducing Tim Dillon to eat my shitter like an apple fritter.
On the list.
On the list.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And that's it, folks.
That's it.
Wow. Just in time.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, dear us. And Yannis. Happy birthday to you. Hold on a second. I'm just going to make a wish, and I'm going to tell you right now, my wish is to get to 5,000 Patreons.
You want to blow my candle, baby? Go ahead. Come on, blow it out.
Come on, mama.
I could do it?
Come on, baby.
Wait, hold on.
Come on. What's wrong with you, baby? I think you got corona.
There it is. Well,
Yeah.
that's why I wasn't sure if we should blow it out.
Yeah.
What can you do? Yay!
Yay!
That's it. Back to you. Thank you guys so much. Don't come on camera. This treat
She's on camera now.
What can you do? Yes.
You got to get off the camera or we're going to get a cease and desist letter. Yes. Can I have a hug for my birthday? All I want from Santa is a hug for my birthday, and I can't get it. No, put a blur in her face. Cut to me, and we are live here and legal.
Hi, thank you, baby. I love you.
Okay, look, that was one of the best Patreon lists of all time.
Of all time.
Because of our birthday, you all win this week.
That's it.
That's it. Thank you. Wish us a happy birthday, and please, 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 please. If you're a member of Patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys, tell the non-toots tell all the toots how great it feels to be a fucking non-toot. I'm sorry I cursed in front of the baby.
Happy birthday.
We really hope you enjoyed that episode, whatever it was about. This is just a stock thing that we're taping onto every episode. So go make sure you rate, review us, subscribe, turn on your notifications, get jiggy with it.
And go to patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys where things get really wild.